guys, we are back and we are again reviewing Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 3, you guys. And it was hilarious.
It was something.
Yeah, so let's get into it. All right, guys. So I am the Fruitful Wife, and this is
Senior Fruitful.
I can't. So this is the Fruitful Wife channel, and if you are new here, this channel is all things marriage. We do marriage motivation, marriage inspiration, and we also review TV shows about
marriage.
Yay! So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. We would absolutely love for you to be a part of our Fruitful family. And if you really love us, go ahead and hit that join button and get yourself a Fruitful Wife membership that gives you access to the private Facebook group where I drop diamonds, rubies, and pearls all the time. I can't. All right, guys. So who do we want to start off with?
Yeah.
I know. I want to talk about. Go ahead.
Mirla and Gil.
I was gonna say that.
How you poked it?
I poked.
Golly. Slap me in my mouth. Mirla.
My bad. I was so excited that we were thinking about the same person that I poked him with my nail in the eye, and now he's crying. You want me to get you a tissue?
No.
Okay, so Mirla and Gil.
Okay, where do we start?
It was just so much. She's definitely not here for the kissing.
No, she turned that down.
She turned it down even when they were clanking their glasses. Right. Turned it down.
No.
But she said that she enjoyed. She was enjoying herself. You still hurting?
I'm good.
She said that she was enjoying herself. She said that she is attracted to her husband. When she was talking to her friend, she called him a 10. Yep. So for somebody who wanted hair and a beard,
she was flexible with that.
Don't
you dare call her high maintenance.
I think that was out of order. Y'all comment down below and tell us when Mirla was talking to Gil's friend.
Yeah, he was doing the most.
I just felt like, I know that it was a designated time for the family to kind of ask questions to the bride and groom, but normally they get into those heavier questions after the first night. You know, the next morning they have like breakfast or lunch with the parents or whatever. But I just found it very interesting that he was like, well, in marriage, you're going to have to compromise. Yes, I do agree that with marriage, you have to compromise, but not everything you have to compromise on. I guess he knows his friend Gil.
Okay. But I see her point too. Like, she just spent her whole life getting to a point where she can afford to do these things she wants to do and take these trips. And then these people, she don't even know to them, oh, you're going to have to compromise.
Yeah.
And do what your husband doing. He's a cheapskate, so you can't do none of that stuff or he ain't going to, what?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't see anything wrong with Mirla you know, I've seen a lot of people in like the Facebook chats call her, you know, snobby and rude and nasty,
Yeah.
which, you know, she very well may be those things.
She
but I think
was all those.
she has a right though to her standard of living though. If she can afford it, then that's her business. I just think that her and Gil are badly matched.
And here's the thing I'm thinking. Okay, just before we get to the badly match, so just being devil's advocate, who's to say that Gil might actually like how she lives if he ain't got to pay for it? Because apparently Mila can take care of herself.
That's right.
It ain't like she telling him go buy me Jimmy Choo's and red bottoms and take me to Italy next week. She doing all that herself, and she just wants him to join in on it, basically.
That's
right.
So
who's to say she got to downgrade her lifestyle just because of him?
And you know what? I'm always a believer that when you marry a man, that you shouldn't have to come down on your life. I think that whoever you marry should keep you accustomed to where you are or take you higher. That's just a personal opinion. I don't feel like you should date worse than who you are.
Okay. I get you.
Like, for instance, when I married you, I feel like that was an upgrade.
Well, God bless you. You're so nice.
You're so nice.
You're so nice.
You're so nice. No, but I mean, honestly, I think that. Oh well, I don't want to say that on national TV, but you know,
This is YouTube.
This is national TV.
This is not Lifetime.
It's prophecy.
This is not
It's
Lifetime.
prophecy. Anyway, but I would consider you my best relationship. I'll say that. I would definitely consider you my best relationship. And I feel like you taught me so many things and things that I really didn't even care about. I feel like you showed me how to appreciate more. Because I would consider myself a Gil when we first got married. And I would have considered you a Mirla.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Maybe.
Mike would definitely be considered someone who likes the nicer things in life. And I would definitely be considered a cheapskate.
Maybe. Like I went around demanding that stuff. Be like, "Oh, you ain't changing me. I'm keeping." My whole lifestyle changed completely.
Yeah, it did, but
I wouldn't mad about it either.
Yeah. I just think that Mirla and Gil is that match. And, you know, looking past, you know, the rudeness or whatever, because I do think that's a problem. I just think that she shouldn't have to be like, oh, I can't buy nice things. I can't go anywhere. I think that was like the same issue with like Olivia and Brett.
Yeah, sick of them.
They're badly matched.
Yeah, but I do like that she knows what she wants and what she expects. I do like that about her. Cause like even at the end where her boy was talking about, why you ain't kiss my boy like this? Because I ain't want to.
Right.
And I'm taking it slow, and y'all ain't gonna say nothing to make me change my mind neither.
And you know what? I also, you know, even though I probably wouldn't be someone to take it that slow, I think that I'm the type of person I would be 100% in. I do respect her decision.
Yeah.
That they are strangers. And also, I think that it's a great tactic to see his discipline, his self-control, his emotions.
What's the other couple we were just watching on Couples Cam?
Not Virginia there.
No, the couple.
The black Deanna and Gray.
Yeah, they were the same way at first. She didn't want him touching her at all.
Yeah.
But when she saw he was trustworthy and worth the time, she was like, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when they finally consummated, she got violently ill right after.
What? Okay.
I just remember that
Like, why
specifically.
did that have to do with
I
it?
remember that specifically. Like they consummated, and then she was literally sick to her stomach and caught like a stomach flu. And you know how bad stomach flus can be. That's both ends.
I do remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, I don't think that was because they did the do.
No, of course not.
Like she got violent.
I just thought that was something.
She was sick to her stomach.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think Marilyn and Gil are gonna make it.
No.
I think that they're poorly matched. And I'm kind of over the whole opposites attract thing that Married at First Sight is doing. Like, give people what they ask for and give them what they ask for.
I think there should be some balance.
Yeah.
But just don't completely disregard what they ask for. Like, I mean, let them have a couple of things in common.
Yeah.
And then a couple of things, okay, maybe they have their own particular interests, but just don't be like, oh, no, we're giving you the complete opposite of who you asked for.
Yeah, but deal breakers, what people say are deal breakers, don't give them something that's a deal breaker.
Yeah. I get you there.
Anyway, who's next?
Let's talk about Jose and Rachel.
Honey, let me tell y'all something. Rachel is, I'm a savage.
Tell them what Rachel said about who she wanted and what she got.
Well, let me just say this, because this whole time I was thinking that Rachel and Jose were gonna be like a what's that? Mindy and Zach. Remember Mindy and Zach? Mindy was the ice skater. Zach was like a trainer. I forget what he was. I think he was something like that.
Fitness trainer.
Yes, and he was such a perfectionist that he was just not physically attracted to Mindy at all. Didn't even want to sleep in the bed with her. Never even moved into the apartment. And I felt like because Jose just kept on using perfect, that he was going to see Rachel and be like imperfect. And, you know, all of these context clues, but I was shocked. First of all, Jose was like, she's gorgeous. She's everything I would have picked and wanted. I was like, oh, okay. So you really didn't mean perfect. Not saying that anything's wrong with Rachel. I didn't mean it like that. But, Rachel, they were having their champagne toast after the vows. And she was like, yeah, I told you were exactly what I asked for. I told the experts that I didn't want somebody who looked good but had great personality. And boom, you're it. I said, hold on, let me
rewind this back. What'd she say again?
What? Basically, she said that she wasn't concerned about looks. She wanted a personality. Like, I was thinking that she was going to say, but I got both. I got looks and personality. Honey, she was like,
you know the moments
I got one.
You have like a little too much champagne.
Yes.
That one extra glass and just got you a little too chatty. And before you know, you just said like, and your person can like, what you say? What?
I mean, and then the music that they put in the background was just like,
I didn't get it at first. Like, what is the music for? But then when we saw Jose's face, he was like,
did she just call me ugly on the sneak slide?
She think I'm ugly.
Oh my goodness.
Jose stopped smiling. Jose was frowning during the pictures for the rest of the night. He was messed up.
He was.
He couldn't get it together for a while.
He was shooken. But then, when she was being interviewed without him, she said, "Oh, he's so handsome."
Yeah, I think somewhere along
I like him.
I think somewhere down the night, she said something to him about it, and he probably like, "Oh, okay, she does think I look good."
Because I mean, oh my goodness,
he was messed up.
Yeah.
Thought he was gonna cry at one point.
Yeah. I don't know though. I said before that I didn't think they were gonna make it.
I mean, it seems like after that little, the conversation seemed like they were cool. I don't remember anything about any red flags after that. I mean, their conversations.
Mm.
But he's sensitive for certain.
Yeah.
For certain, he is. He's sensitive about his little looks.
He is, which, this whole perfect persona.
Oh yeah, he's my the where he was showing off his stomach more than once or twice.
Yes.
Like you gonna see this chest.
You gonna see that I work out.
Abs,
oh, you think I'm not attractive? Let me show you what's attractive.
Look at these abs.
This ab. Look at this ab.
Oh, he didn't have a six pack.
It was bumpy.
Okay.
There was something there.
He said he working out three to 5 times a week.
Well, so Jesus is
should
Lord.
Have something there.
Yeah, yeah. But it seemed like. Oh, and not to mention Jose's stepmom talking to Rachel about.
She also had one too many glasses of champagne. She was.
Yeah, his stepmom was like, "Oh yeah, y'all should go ahead and y'all are married now. There's high expectations when you're married, and what do you mean? First of all,
get drunk and do the do.
Right.
Wow, mom. And his dad was just like, no.
He said, "Do what's in your heart," and she was like, "And that's consummate."
He said, "Get it."
I
need grandchildren in 8 months.
Nah, bruh.
We want a honeymoon, baby.
Nah, bruh.
I want honeymoon kids.
Nah, bruh.
Bring the children.
They actually seem quite snuggly in the bed, though.
Yeah, they was alright.
Quite snuggly. She
did say something that they were worried about. Oh, she said that he's got a lot of expectations, which we already.
Yeah.
From his list of 256,000 questions from last week.
I feel like.
I don't know.
Why I'm okay with expectations. I believe that you should have, expectations for a person that you want to spend your life with. But I also think that it's torture to imprison someone with your expectations as well. You should want somebody to be free to be themselves with you and not conform to whatever you feel like you're looking for. And I feel like a lot of times in marriage, we're so concerned about what we want and what we think we should have.
Of course.
That we don't take the time to really think about, okay, but I still want this person to be comfortable in the skin that they're in.
I mean, think about every person on this show at the very first episode. I want someone to travel with. Yeah. I want someone to go to bar. I want. And I want.
Yeah,
that's true. Think about when you get married.
That's true.
This is what I want for me.
I don't think I thought that way, though. Do you think I was that way?
No, you never verbalized it.
I felt like I was very actually, I felt like I was too much on the opposite end when we got married. I was like, whatever you like. Whatever you like. Oh! I felt like I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so eager to please. And I felt like, Mike was so much more of a better person in life than I was. And I felt like, oh my goodness, he loves me and he's taking in me and my 2 children, and I must be everything he wants in a woman, or he might leave us, and then how am I going to tell my 2 children that they can't call him daddy anymore? Now I'm like, you gonna get all this.
Now I'm over here apologizing 5 times a week.
And will. But I will also say that you created a space for me to be authentically myself. And I think that once I was free to be authentic, that even made the marriage better. Because even thinking that way, the beginning of our marriage was poo-poo. But I quite enjoy our marriage now.
I like it too.
Yeah. All right. So who's next?
Michaela and the boy.
You may be young, but you're ready. Ready to learn. You're not a little boy. Oh, you're a woman.
You're not a little boy, you're a woman. That's confusing.
Michaela's gonna make a woman out of Zach. For real.
Poor Zach.
Isn't that a song like a man eater or something?
Oh yeah.
Michaela is Michaela is like Little Caesar's pizza. Hot and ready. Do you hear me? I don't know. I still think Michaela is too much woman for Zach.
If anything by the trailer we saw afterwards, see a whole lot of stuff for that. I
feel like it just.
She is a firecracker.
I think that it's rare.
A missile.
Rare.
Torpedo.
That an older woman can feel safe, secure, protected, and provided by a younger man. And I know that y'all are gonna at me in the comments, and I'm okay with that. But I just feel like even a man and a woman the same age, most women, not all, because there are some women that ain't right up here, but most women are more mature than a man their exact same age. And for him to be 3 years younger, I think it's gonna be issues. I'm telling you, I couldn't stand to date guys my age, let alone younger than me. It almost made me nauseous. I absolutely had to date up. I had to date up. Like, Mike is older than me. I had to date up because everybody that I met in my age range was nauseating.
I mean, everybody. I mean, I'm just thinking of like.
You can't group everybody together.
Yeah, tell me, what if Zach is like the really protective and caring type for Michaela?
Zach seems young-minded to me. He seems like he's in love with love. He seems immature. You know, even when his parents were talking about him, they describe him as imbalanced. He's one extreme or the other. You know, he's not centered. He's either on a 10 or he's not. He's all in, or you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like Zach has yet developed a wisdom. Even when he was explaining to his family that he was going to go through this process, his parents, you can tell.
I can see that. Yeah.
That his parents were like, no, you're young and dumb. Don't do this.
Yeah, see, even when the Michaela's sisters were questioning him, he didn't have a good answer. Like, will you protect Michaela? He's like, I can show you better than I can. Why can't you tell us?
Right. Yes. Talk it and walk it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's not mature. Do you think you were ready at 27 to be married?
At 27?
Yeah.
No. Was I married at 30 or was I ready and married at 30? No. But I did anyways.
That's true. And we had a lot of bumps in the road because of that unreadiness. Not necessarily your solely unreadiness, but we both were. But I believe that at 23 I was ready for marriage. Mm-hmm. But then again, I had already been knocked up twice and divorced. I really didn't have games to play. I didn't. So, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think.
And mark my words, I said this before I saw the crazy trailer tonight.
That she was crazy.
And that she's too much woman for him.
I think they'll make it once they get off camera and they have some time to balance each other out. Because I kind of think Zach is a lot like me. You don't like confrontation.
Right.
And she's all about confrontation.
Do you think I'm all about confrontation?
Oh, you don't mind confrontation. I don't think you're all about it, but you don't mind it. I mind it.
I mind it. I don't know about them, y'all. Y'all comment down below and tell us what you did.
I think they're gonna be alright. After a while.
Okay, who you want to talk about next, man?
See what we got next. We have not talked about Brett and Ryan.
They got married on this episode.
Yeah.
And they said that they normally aren't one another's type, but they are pleasantly pleased with one another.
And she know like the country life.
Yeah.
And he's all about the country life.
I kind of think that those things, how can I put it? As long as you have some common ground, I feel like those things don't have to be a big issue.
I don't think they've seen any common ground yet, though.
Do you think they're extremely opposite now?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen anything where they have anything in common. Except they've dated and they don't want to be dating anymore.
I think those things are issues only if you make them issues. Because there are a lot of things that I really enjoy doing that Mike can't stand. I also feel like there are things that Mike enjoys doing that I'm not into as well. Yeah. And I think that in the beginning, we wanted to make them issues. But I think you realize it's not really that serious.
But then we still have common ground.
Like what?
Like our faith. Like we're both foodies.
This is true.
We're both music heads.
This is true.
I mean, we have stuff that we have in common.
Yes.
We both like to go to nice places.
Yes.
So, I mean, we love beaches. We both have stuff in common.
Name one thing that I'm into that you can't stand. Or that you don't care to participate in.
Mukbangs.
He can't stand them. I love mukbangs.
ASMR.
Love you, me loves life!
ASMR.
Yeah.
I will break your phone.
Yeah, he hates the
Oh, God.
The smacking. I love the smacking and slurping.
No.
And so one thing that I don't really like, well, there's a couple of things. The video games and movies. I just, and not because I just don't enjoy them. Actually, when I participate in them, I actually enjoy them. I just hate the emotional toll video games and movies take me on. I know that sounds so strange, but
I get it. I will do mukbangs when there's good conversation.
Good conversation, like when we watch The Bald and the Beautiful.
Just to watch somebody eat, I don't care.
But those things we really enjoy doing. But like I love watching just whack comedy. And Mike, he leaves the room every time. And if you want, you can make that a huge issue, but why? Life is so short. And then when you're married, after a while, you want some things to do alone. Like I have a passion for seafood. All things seafood. He can't stand it. I love being able to order king crab legs and him not ask for one.
Not a one.
I love that. So, I hope that Brett and Ryan get along. I kind of like them.
I can see that working. Yeah,
I think they're gonna be very romantic.
If he keeps his country, if he likes to go hunt and he can go do that with his boys. Whatever.
Yeah.
But then they need to find some common ground, their own common ground.
But they're both very active. She's a coach. True. He likes to work out. his greatest desire is to be a father, an active father.
Right.
So I think that they would be able to find some type of physical activity to engage in together other than sex.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I like
Yeah, I like her hair still.
Yeah.
Everybody likes her hair apparently.
Hair is fire. I need a re-dye. Maybe the next time we do this video, I'll have a fresh cut and fresh dye.
Me too. Yeah, fresh cut
Yes.
and no dye.
No dye.
I might dye.
Maybe a little bit.
No highlight.
Yeah, just a little sandy brown on top.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, who else?
Alright, who we got left? Bow and Johnny.
Bow. So I was reading the comments, and this lady on the one that I named Bow, she was like, "Oh my God, the couple on there is so annoying."
Which one?
On the Bow one, the one that the Bow Wow.
She said they were annoying, or we were annoying.
You and I. That couple is so annoying, and that girl was so loud and irritating. And so,
thanks for watching.
This was in a private Facebook group that she watched us on, and I commented below because she didn't know that I was the person in the video, and I posted because I look very different in the video versus my thumbnail. And I was like, thank God we don't care anything about what she thinks.
Oh, I thought you would say something smart like, "Oh my God, they are annoying."
That's something you would say.
So annoying.
They are so annoying. Oh my God, I hate them too. Hating them is me.
Oh gosh.
Yes, that was hilarious.
But yeah.
Bow.
But Johnny, okay, yeah, I take back. Johnny got a little game.
It is little.
I mean, he got Bow. That's all he needs.
I mean, she's like smitten like a little old kitten, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems smitten. She said that she's always had a crush on Johnny, but because she's shy, she never pursued it. He, on the other hand, said he never looked at her like that. You know what? I just be thinking, people be saying stuff and they don't realize that stuff gonna be edited and put.
You got to watch it take back out.
Oh, it's so cringy.
4 years from now, and they're watching the reruns like,
so you ain't even thinking
right, you
like
ain't
that.
even
You wasn't even checking for
me? You ain't gonna look past my direction.
I'm like,
But then, okay, so what happened with them? So they talked about stuff they hadn't. No,
physical touch.
Oh yeah, she got a 0.
She said. So if you're familiar, there's the 5 love languages. The 5 love languages: quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation. Is it 5?
It's 5.
Physical touch. Okay. So those are the 5 love languages. She said that hers is acts of service and receiving gifts. Those are hers, and that's how she likes to show love. And she said that physical touch is her bottom.
Ever got to touch me, Johnny. Johnny boy.
And that is his top, which is going to be very difficult because yes, you have to give love differently than you like to receive love.
Yeah, and I think it's because of how I'm pretty sure it's because of how she was raised, because Johnny was over there talking to her brothers and was giving an example of how he touched folk, and the man looking like, don't touch me.
Don't touch me. But what's crazy is that Johnny was raised the same way. He said that his mom never told him that he loved, that she loved him.
Right.
So it's interesting how you either take on the same mindset of your family or you end up being the exact opposite. Would you say that you took on the mindset of your family or you went the opposite? As far as how love was shown in your home.
I'm split down the middle. Because my mom is very touchy-feely. My dad don't do none of that.
Your mom is touchy-feely?
When I was growing up,
Really?
yes. Yes.
Wow.
So I'm like halfway. I'm half down the middle. Like there are times when I like it, and there are times I'm like, just get off me. Just don't.
What do you think I am? I'd be confused.
I think you're like half down the middle too, cause you be having your moments too. Like this.
What's so interesting is
Don't
that
do
growing
that.
up, I don't remember my mom showing me a lot of affection physically, and I remember wanting to hug her, and she would push me off of her and stuff like that. But now she's so touchy feely that it almost makes me uncomfortable because I be like, "Who is this woman?" She want to kiss and hug on people, and it almost is like, oh my gosh, you're touching me. You know, I be trying to embrace it, but it's so weird, you know? It's so weird.
So what do you think you are in general? Is touch high on the list or is it low on the list?
You know what? It's I am such a reverse psychology person. Like I want to be touched by people who don't want to touch me. And I don't want to be touched by people who want to touch me. Like, that's crazy. Like, I want it the most when they want to give it the least.
So I'm like that, and then add on top of that is like, I don't care until I care.
That is so you. That is so you. Let me tell you something about this man. So, knowing Mike over the years, I would never, ever peg Mike to be like a jealous person. He's not a jealous husband. He's not like, who are you with? Who are you talking to? Who is this? You know, he's very chill, very cool, and he doesn't have insecurity when it comes to that. And so, you know, because he's so chill and I'm just very, you know, social, you know, occasionally he'll be like, well, who was that? Or what you doing? Or where you going? And I'll be like, are you joking or are you serious? Like, are you for real or are you not? And he's like, no, I'm dead serious. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't care until he cares. And you gotta stay on your toes. You be like,
yeah, like I told you about this past weekend when you went to Louisiana. I was just like, I'm lonely. But usually I like being alone. But I'm lonely.
I'm lonely.
I don't like this.
I'm lonely.
I don't like it.
Is that why you called me in the middle of the night?
Probably. I was bored and depressed, and I don't know what was going on with me last week.
I was knocked out, and I didn't see your face. He FaceTimed me and texted me. Okay. I was like, Michael? Normally I have to check in and be like, you never check on me. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Okay, back to Bow and Johnny.
Yes, Bow and Johnny.
So
let's talk about the pillow barricade.
Oh yeah, she straight blocked him off. She said, I know you like physical touch, so here's a pillow.
Here's a body pillow.
Touch that.
It's like a, what does she call it?
A barricade or something.
Or some kind of dam. It's a body dam.
I don't know what.
A pillow dam. She called it a pillow dam. I was like, oh my goodness.
I would have slapped by with a pillow.
And he still wasn't having it. Did you see how close he got to her through the pillow? I feel a little poke coming through on you.
Hey, bust him in his face.
Because she was like, because he ended up grabbing her hand. And he was like, your hands are cold. She was like, I get cold often.
Oh, warm you up.
I was like, oh, you sly dog. You sly dog.
That's why she put the pillow right there.
Girl,
pillow.
you know you found me.
I'm
booing, I can't help it. You know what I want to do.
So you better blew up to this pillow and go about your business. Mama do.
Mountain Dew. All right. Anything else about them that stood out to you? It seemed like they really enjoyed their Asian culture stuff during their wedding. I think that they like each other.
I like him too.
I think he's very concerned. He's very insecure about this whole touch thing. I think it's more than just his preferred love language. I think that a part of his identity and confidence is wrapped up in if somebody touches him. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Oh, yeah. He's used to not having to pursue it, too. Remember, he likes people to pursue him. So now he got to put in some work.
I'm actually very traditional in the way I think concerning. I think that a man should pursue a woman. So get ready.
I do, too.
And I feel like that's why he didn't marry any of them. Because he didn't have to pursue. Men like to conquer territory. All right. All right, so what's next?
This is all of them.
No.
That's not all of
them. We're missing somebody. Michaela and Zach.
Yeah.
Jose and Rachel.
We talked about
Johnny and Bao. Michaela and Zach.
Yep. And Gil and Merla.
Oh, we talked about all of them, y'all. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all of them. So all right. So we're doing let's go through it again. Johnny and Bao, yes or no?
Yes.
And then.
What do you say?
I say yes.
Okay.
Michaela and Zach.
No.
I say yes.
Okay. He says yes, I say no.
Merla and Gil.
I say no.
Absolutely not. Jose and Rachel. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And Brett and Ryan.
Yes.
I say maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to change Michaela and Zach to a maybe. And then I'm going to say yes to Johnny and Bao. And I'm also going to say yes to Brett and Ryan. But my definite no's are Merla and Gil and Rachel and Jose.
Right. Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so if you made it to the end of this video...
What word should they comment down below?
What was it? I saw something in the video that you put on there, but I forgot what it was already.
You know what? I got one. When Rachel and Jose were talking, and Rachel said, "You're not attractive, but you have a great personality." Boom. Type down below. Boom.
Yeah. We'll take it. If I remember that comment, I'm going to bring on the next video.
Okay. He's going to remember it. All right. We love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this video and you are still not a subscriber, we would love for you to go ahead and do so. Also, don't forget to grab your Fruitful Wife membership.
Oh, I was going to do a challenge. Like, how many views did we get last time? I think we had 1,600, 1,700?
Yes.
Can we get to 2,000?
2,000. Can we get to 2,000?
Can we do it?
Taking over for the 99 and the 2,000.
2021. Ooh, 2021.
Okay. Y'all get us to 2021 views, and what do they get?
What do they want?
What do they want?
What do you want? Put it in the comments.
All right. Tell us what you want. You get us to 2021, we'll share an embarrassing story with you.
Oh, God. Got plenty.
All right, we love you guys. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, until next time, be fruitful.
And multiply.
Bye.